See, basically the way I look at cost efficiency itself is around three major pillars, that is people, process and the operating costs basically. The people are the ones which you need to have the highest skills, where you would be able to utilize the skills to a wider operating areas, be it technologies, be it any of the newer innovative ideas which needs to be done. That's where I would say the biggest efficiency comes in, efficiency of operations. The second part is the one process. We should be able to find out which are the ones which are not required, which are the ones which are duplicated. We call it as a technical terms value stream mapping. Basically elimination of the duplication of the process or unwanted processes, which is adding to more and more time frame for both from a customer experience as well as from your own investment of time part of it actually. Lastly, the operating cost, be it your AMCs of the various equipments or your the lease cost or the electricity cost or the various legacy systems what you have, and hence most efficient newer systems which needs to be put. It has a direct linkage to what kind of technology or what kind of engineering which we do. I think around these three it almost covers as a telecom service provider to address all of the cost efficiency which you need to be worked on. Finally, I would say that outsourcing is one area where we ourselves do it for others. At the same time, network outsourcing or operations outsourcing is an area where both at a physical level, which is the network level, then your service level, the services riding on that network itself, then the customer level actually, basically the Q2C chain, code to cash chain, or the incident management chain, or the fault management, or the complete, I would say the resolution mechanism itself, how it goes. So to an extent, outsourcing happens to be one of the key areas where one should be looking at in terms of the cost efficiency. So probably it may look like a repetition of what I said earlier, but I would say that one should be cognizant of the fact that the technology is changing, be it your SDN or be it your NFV or be it your the mobility technology which is exploding like anything, especially with the kind of bandwidths what it is seen across. From a earlier 2G network into 3G network, and now into 4G network, going forward 5G itself as such actually. How does some of these technologies itself could be managed by a one single backend system, so that we are able to be that much more efficient in terms of our ability to serve an end customer, be it as a hosted model or as a efficiently managed skills across the globe actually. That's how I would look at it as one of the key areas where we would focus on as such. Absolutely, because if you see that more and more we are seeing in the complexities are getting into our be it technologies or be it our ability to serve the customer, the revenue per person itself is going down. Basically, revenue each person can generate in a service provider, it is going down. So how do you make sure that there is more revenues coming in from individual? So individual means there is a skill enhancement, there is a process enhancement within that various functions what they have been doing it. Then also how does your more and more revenues could be grown at a less and less cost actually, which means basically how an outsourcing agency could be helping you in terms of our scaled up operations to generate the same revenues or the higher revenues or the more complex services which is asked from the various enterprises or the service providers as such. Absolutely. Today's the topics which were covered, be it your network outsourcing, be it your the big data's inclusion into the overall total telecom and hence the telecom service providers, or a supplier or a developer, how does this gets the complete ecosystem itself move forward? I think those are the key takeaways which I would say that it has helped me in terms of it as such actually. Thank you.
Excellent.